All right, so, sorry. The 5x3 matrix shown on the right appeared on an earlier page. It shows the number of first, second, and third places gained by each of the 5 schools taking part in an inter-school sports carnival, so involving 7 sports. Determine the rank order for these schools using the points. So matrix A is first, second, third is 5 points, 3 points, 1 point, and first, second, third is 4 points, 3 points, 2 points. So we're saying we've got this matrix. So this question I'm looking at and I'm going, okay, we've got schools, we've got their first, seconds, and third places, and then we've got this matrix which tells us how many points you get. So the first thing I would sort of be looking at is looking at our numbers, our actual matrix. So 1, 3, 0, 1, 2. You don't have to write this out because you've got it in your book there, but 1, 1, 3, 2, 0, 1, 0, 3, 0, 3. So in the end, when I look at this, I'm going, okay, what are we actually trying to get? What are they asking for here? What are they asking for in this question? How many points each school got? So if we think about what our matrix is going to actually look like as our answer, what do you think we're going to have? Pardon? Good. There's going to be 5 schools, and then they're each going to have their number of points. So that's one way of looking at it and going, okay, we need to end up with a 5 by 1 matrix. So how do you think we could actually work out, how do we end up with a 5 by 1? So right now we've got a 5 and we've got 3. How do we end up with a 5 by 1 matrix? Exactly. So if we then say times by 5, 3, 1, what sort of matrix have we got here? 3 by 1. Can we multiply them? Can we multiply them? Yeah, because we've got the same number of columns as number of rows, and so we end up with an answer which is 5 by 1. So by actually making sense of what the question is, it can help you to work out whether you need to sort of add or multiply and things like that. Okay, so with this, we're actually multiplying. Now, so I'm going to do it by hand. You can do it on your calculator if you want to. But what would be our first procedure if we're doing this by hand? First row multiplied by first column. So we're saying 1 times 1 times and 1 times. 1 times 5 plus 1 times 3 plus 1 times 1 is 9. So pretty much that's saying school A gets 9 points. And you can actually double check that by actually thinking about it. Okay, so school A has one lot of 5, has one lot of 3, one lot of 1, they've got 9 points. So some of these things where there's worded questions, actually go back and check the question and go, oh, cool, I've actually got the right answer. Okay, what do I do next? The second column, because I've gone through all the rows of the second row. Gone through all the rows of the second column, so now I go 3, 1, 0. So instead of here, we go 3 times, 1 times, 0 times. So 3 times 5 is 15, plus 1 times 3 is 18, plus 0, so we've got 18. You guys okay? All right, so then 0, 3, and 3. 0 times 5, 3 times 3 is 9, 3 times 1 is 3, so we've got 12. 1 times 5 is 5, so we've got 11, and then 13. And so that's saying each of the schools got that many points. Which school won? School B, okay? Now, if you want, a really good way of keeping your head around things is actually just labelling the rows and the columns. So then you can go, okay, if I need to rank order for this, then we're saying school B came first. This is asking for the ranking. E came second. C came third. D came fourth, and A came fifth. Can you guys see how we did that? Okay. So it's all about, so that one it did give you the hint by actually already putting those points as a matrix. So don't change it around. Like, don't try and make that into a row matrix. If they've given you as a column matrix, go, okay, I've got these two things. How am I actually going to put them together? Check for the words of row and column and things like that, and try and make sense of it and be able to work out if you can check your answer. So we could check our answers by checking that first school. Does that sound okay to you guys? Do you think you can try some yourself? Yes? All right, I'd like you guys to give the next few questions a try. So 29 to 35, and I'll come around and help you if you need it. Okay?